Okay, so here we are continuing having a podcast today with Rohit Nayak. He is from Vancouver and like he has come all the way from India over here since like last 8 or 9 years, I guess.
Yeah, I've been here for almost 8 years now.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you have been working and as well as like continuing your business. So just to let our audience know that this podcast is especially for people who are from the creative field,
Right.
uh, which is maybe into Photoshop or related to VFX or anything that is creative, uh,
Yeah.
that includes digital tools and everything, and at the same time they want to turn it into a business, and how you are doing that and how it can help them. So that is how this is the address that we are giving to our audience right now. So this is
Right.
basically the podcast revolves around these kind of audience, so like we'll be having discussions like that right now. Okay, so yeah, just like first of all, welcome to the podcast, and greetings of the day. I know you're like 3 hours behind us,
Yeah.
but and like thanks for like managing all the time in your busy schedule. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say thanks for having me, Aiden. It's
Yeah.
really fun to have a podcast with you.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So first of all, like introduce yourself in the way that you do, according to the field you are in and everything, and maybe few words of your journey. How did you start career in this field and everything? Yeah.
Right. So, to be honest, it's like a really long question. We can go forever for this.
Yeah, we
but
can like
yeah,
sum it up in like I
right,
understand.
right,
Yeah.
right. I would say uh, to start with, I'm Rohit, and I've been in creative field for almost 8 to 8 years now, and my life wasn't the same before I got into this industry. I was more of a, like, you know how it's in India, like we have a saying like, first you become an engineer or a doctor,
Okay.
and then you decide what you want to do in life.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
that, that's like the base level. Everyone wants to become
Okay.
engineer or doctors. So
Okay.
that's what I did. Like I became an engineer first. Like
Okay.
like like the usual pattern. Like you do
Yeah.
college, you
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
engineering, and then I even worked as a software engineer for 3 years.
Hmm.
And then I finally decided, like, if you will, I kind of got the calling of my life.
Okay.
And I would say, like, I literally, like, this profession found me. That's
Okay.
how it went. Yeah. And to be honest, after I switched my profession, it has been like a dream come true. I'm living my, like, like living my dream every day.
Yeah.
I'm working with some of the most talented professionals in the industry,
Okay.
and I worked on really really amazing dream projects. Like when I was kid, I wanted to work on Jurassic, like dinosaurs, and I
Okay.
ended up working on Jurassic World. Then I worked on like a couple of Star Wars movies, the new one, but really rare good ones.
Good ones. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean that you just study this and then you start getting jobs or offers or something. No, there
Okay.
are few good ones who are always in demand, and you can demand like insane amount of money if you're good at it. Of
Okay.
course, it's like any other profession, right? Like if
Okay.
you are, it depends on an average doctor or a really really talented doctor and really experienced doctor has a difference in their
Okay.
how they earn or how much they earn or how much they have to put effort into it. So um, as I said before, I still take efforts to put my works online, and I showcase my stuff periodically.
Okay.
And it's about how much effort or money are you putting in advertising, right? The
Okay.
more you will have, the more it's obvious. Like it's like any other profession. It's nothing like it's not easier or more difficult, but I would say it's about your work. Your work speaks for
Okay.
you. And,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Another thing I would want to know, as we have seen, like how you advertise it. So, what are the efforts that you make to like grow your business, and like how do you market yourself? Right.
Right,
I've
right.
seen your Instagram page for sure, but
Yeah.
have you been like into any paid kind of advertisements where you tell people something by email or whatever?
Right.
my Instagram or Facebook, right? Or
Right.
is it just on that social circle level? Just like tell me about it.
Right. So, to be honest, I've been lucky to not do many paid advertisings yet, and I
Okay.
still get a lot of offers.
Okay.
Uh, but I guess like that's also because right now I'm also working full time at the studio, and my business is not like full time gig for me right
Okay.
now. You know, it's a big thing, but also it doesn't take all of my day. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So maybe if I'm going full time into business, I would definitely put more money into advertising for
Okay.
sure. And I would say advertising is also an evolutionary process. You know, the way we used to advertise a couple of years back
Yeah.
it's changed so much now because we have Instagram and now we have Instagram Reels. I would say even use that as an option. You know, like it's like 30-second thing, show something quick about your skills or something and just post it there. It's like everyone's face is like smashed with your stuff. You know, it's you can advertise in hundreds of different ways, and you can even hire an agent for you who will
Okay.
take commission on how much you make from
Okay.
like it's like so
So
it's there are different ways to advertise.
okay.
But I have personally, I'm doing only one paid thing. It's like I'm paying for ArtStation, which is like kind of like my website now. I
Okay.
put my work there, so they just charge me this much, like particular amount of money, like it's a couple
Okay.
of dollars or like every month, and I think they do their algorithm automatically puts me in, like in front of clients. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
it's not like a big
That is
advertising.
basically what do we say? Another medium of marketing or like targeting your audience, because you never know whether the kind of clients you want, you'll get it on Instagram or Facebook. But you know that ArtStation is something where the other
Yeah,
artists come along,
definitely,
and
definitely.
people who are interested in your kind of work would definitely visit that website. So
For
that
sure.
is also a kind of targeting your audience in a very specific way,
Yeah,
right? And
right.
in a way, it is a segmentation that because art lovers or like VFX lovers would definitely visit
Right.
that page that you know, right? So it is a very unique and niche kind of thing
Yeah.
that I'm seeing with your business, because most people go very generic with like Instagram ads and Facebook and everything.
Oh, but yeah, I would say even Instagram is like a really good platform. I got a lot of offers from Instagram. Like I just recently started my Instagram account, like to be honest, like
Yeah.
the art part of it. And I started posting and like you keep getting like, like it's a really good platform. Instagram, even Facebook. I got offers on Facebook, I got offers on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I
Okay.
have got so many job offers because I post some work and then someone sees it and then, hey, what would you like to work with us? So all these platforms, don't neglect any of them. Like just post it everywhere. I would say
Okay.
every fucking station, you just keep posting your work and
Yeah.
don't be like some artists are like scared to post it, like because they feel they are not good enough or they are not, they have self doubts. But just put yourself out there. It's okay. Even if someone rejects you, it's fine. You just
Yeah.
keep, like just
Okay.
keep posting stuff everywhere.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Oh,
suggestion.
thanks a lot.
Yeah.
So another thing of business, like the aspect of business that I want to know from you is, how do you like target or convince your backend or like the existing clients? How do you like, what do you do to like, so that they keep repeating themselves? Is it just the quality of your work? Because I'm damn sure like it's your, as you're saying, that good people in your industry are very rare, right? So is it just the quality of work that's getting you the repeated clients, or do you do something to target your backend in a different way, right?
Right, right. So I would say definitely work comes the first. The
Yeah.
work is the most important thing. Like they're coming to you because of your work, definitely.
Okay.
So quality has to be first thing,
Yeah.
definitely. But then also a big part of maintaining the clients or getting new clients is about budgeting. You need to understand your value. That's a big, big, big confusing question for everyone. Like
Okay.
everyone is like, okay, how much should I charge? Right? That's like a big ultimate question for all the business people.
Okay.
So it's also like not sometimes it's like you overcharge the clients and then they're like they have other options and they go to other artists. sometimes you're like charging less, and then you realize halfway, oh wait, I should have charged them more because it's much more complicated process. So with experience, you will slowly come to know how much to charge, of course, your client, and your value also. Like, right, you need to understand your own worth when you're giving a service or giving a product. You need to understand your own value system.
Okay.
So it's like a balance. It's like a really tough balance, to be honest.
Okay.
So I would say, of course, don't underbid. Start with a rate which matches your skill set, but also a little more sometimes, I would say,
Okay.
because uh, because sometimes, a lot of times, at least me in my case, I underestimate my value a lot of times, and
Okay.
then I halfway I realize, oh, I should have charged more.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's
So
a big thing again.
apart
So
from okay, apart from the quality of work, like the variations in the budget and how much you charge them
yeah,
is a really important factor whether the client stays with you or not, right? Yeah.
that and also like how good you are with hitting the deadlines. That's a
Oh,
big thing in our industry. Like
okay.
if we have like, okay, the movie is to be delivered at this point in time, so you need to make sure that you're fast enough to hit those targets.
Okay.
And like I would say, always tell your client a little bit more time. Give
Okay.
them like this time, and then because you can finish it faster, then you're basically impressing them. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
give them a bigger time frame, and then impress them with
Okay.
delivering in much faster rate. And also, uh, yeah, like, I mean, think of it as like, always try to give more. In
Okay.
business, try to give more than what is expected from you. That
Exactly.
will always keep your clients happy, always.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
So
another thing would be like, some people say don't mix business with